So how did a 35,000-seat arena built for entertainment in Tunisia end up being used for survival? After its original purpose faded, the El Jem Amphitheatre didn't just, get abandoned, it just kind of like found a whole new role. With its thick stone walls, high structure and limited entry points, it was naturally suited for defence. Now, this was perfect as new powers actually moved into North Africa, especially during the 7th century with the expansion of the Arab forces. Now, the region went through periods of conflict and change, and in times like that, people needed somewhere to go. So the amphitheatre actually became a place of refuge where local populations could retreat and actually defend themselves. Now, there are famous stories like the linking of it to Kahina, who is a Berber leader who resisted the Arab expansion in the late 7th century. However, this connection is debated and historians aren't certain whether she was actually there. But the story still says a lot about how the structure was viewed at the time, not as entertainment, but as protection, as this role actually continued into the later centuries as well. But the problem was its strength also made it a target. By the 17th century, during the Ottoman rule, the amphitheatre had once again been used as a defensive position, this time by groups resisting authority. So to prevent it being used in that way again, parts of the structure were deliberately destroyed, likely using cannon fire. Not enough to actually bring it down completely, but enough to weaken it. But even after all of that, here it still stands. So what does a place like this actually mean today? As the El Jem Amphitheatre is one of the best preserved Roman amphitheatres in the world and a recognised UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting tens of thousands of visitors each year. And that has a real impact, not just on the site itself, but on the town around it. Now, just outside you'll find small shops, local vendors and places to eat, just like the one where we stopped after walking through the amphitheatre. It was just a simple outdoor setup with our food being cooked on a small barbecue right in front of us, and it really added to the whole experience. And it's people like us, along with visitors from all over, that contribute to the tourism which plays such a big role here. Now, for many people in the town, it provides income, jobs and opportunities that might not otherwise exist. But it's not without its challenges. Visitor numbers can be unpredictable, and over time, the constant flow of people also puts pressure on the site itself. So there's a balance between preserving the past and actually supporting the present. And I can only hope that this structure is still standing for many generations to come, so others can actually experience it for themselves and learn about its history and connect with the people who actually live there today.